I got one more issue. It has to do with your book, and that is the fact that the technology gap between Republicans and Democrats has widened to the degree. The New York Times, show some of these. These are pretty funny. New York Times Magazine a couple of weeks ago had, this is the GOP laptop, and then they had the GOP hard drive, and then they had the GOP Twitter. It's a megaphone. And the truth is that Obama not only killed Romney among young voters in the last election, he even beat his own record of 2008. He got over 1 million more young people voting for him. He has 33 million Facebook friends, and Mitt Romney has 12 million. And I know that you can say that this doesn't matter. It does matter. And it's going to affect elections for years to come. And I think one of the reasons why the Republicans don't have a good game on this is because social scientists are scientists, and scientists don't want to work for Republicans because they're anti-science.
Well, if you look at your first guest on talking about the brilliant young people, computers who understand all of this stuff to be at the cutting edge, it's difficult to make the case to go work for a political party that wants to discriminate against their friend who happens to be gay. So we have an enormous problem because of some of our issues in the Republican Party that are so out of step, whether it is with regard to women, with regard to gays, the anti-immigrant rhetoric. It makes it difficult to attract the best and the brightest in this space. Now, the other part of it is we had a lot of problems beyond just the technology gap. The good thing for Republicans is that in 2004, we were perceived to be technologically ahead of the Democrats. It is through defeat that innovation comes, that you take a step forward. But we have a lot of work to do in this space.
You know, but it's remarkable to me listening to the post-election analysis from Stevens, who ran the Romney campaign, that he thinks you can just buy your way into the good graces of this technological revolution, when it's really about a cultural shift. It's a mindset. I mean, to your point, Bill, they had behavioral scientists on the Obama team. They had all kinds of folks doing analysis, data analysis. They were vetting all their emails, and they were engaged in, more important than anything else, and this is what my book Citizenville is about, a two-way conversation. Amplifying voices, democratizing voices, self-organizing communities. It is not about a 140-character tweet. And Stevens and these guys really don't get it. So unless this mind shift is truly involves, I think they're going to be past, I mean, they're going to fall further and further behind. This is the new digital divide between the two parties. That said, it's not just about campaigning, it's about governing. And how do we campaign and then govern as we campaign? If there's one critique I have of Obama, this is it. I wish he governed like he campaigned. And that's it.
All right, on that note, I have to